Hey, good morning guys. It is Louie here from Wood Unlimited, and in today's tutorial video what we're going to do is go over how to use Cermark Laser Marking Spray to laser engrave stainless steel tumblers. So you probably already know, if you've got a CO2 laser, that it's really not equipped to engrave directly onto stainless steel. It will cut wood, it will engrave wood, it will do certain types of plastics and other materials. But when it comes to tumblers, you can do powder coated directly, take the powder coating off of your laser, but stainless doesn't quite work. So the way to work around that is to use a laser marking spray, Cermark being one of the brand names that you can use, and there are others that are available. And today what we're going to do is we're going to take that spray, we're going to mark up this cup, and we are going to make a gift for our postal worker who comes every day religiously and takes packages off and works like crazy. So we're going to give back just a little bit by making a gift. So we're going to throw a logo on here, we're going to throw a name on here, and then we'll give that to the postal worker. So that's what we're going to do today, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we're over at the sink, and what we're going to do is we're going to take some LA Awesome, and we're going to take our tumbler, and we are going to just clean it up and make sure that the outside is free of any kind of grease. So here we go. Spray a little of that on there. My little scrubber. This is usually for stovetops. You don't want anything that is too abrasive, because if you have something that's too abrasive, it can actually scratch the stainless steel. Something like steel wool would be too rough. And even some of these pads like this can be too rough for what you're trying to do. So just be careful. You don't have to get crazy with it. You're just trying to make sure you don't have any kind of oil, grease, or residue. We got it washed off. Just gonna dry it. Alright, so now what you need is a well ventilated area. So we are outside, and you're gonna shake this stuff. And sometimes when you shake it, you won't hear the ball rattle immediately. It'll be stuck in the bottom because there's some settling that happens over time. But you want to shake it until you hear that ball rattling, and then you want to continue shaking for about 2 minutes. Okay, so I did some off-camera shaking, so we got 2 minutes of shaking going. So now I'm going to show you what the next step is to apply it to the cup. So I'm going to take the lid off. And what you want to do is you want to apply an even, thin coat. So you're going to take the cup, you're going to take the can, and go 8 to 12 inches. Even stroke. And looks like we're good to go. If you go too heavy, you will get some runs. No runs there. Looks like we got it pretty smooth over the area where we want to engrave. So we should be good to go. And once you're done spraying this stuff, what you want to do is you want to flip the can upside down, and you want to spray it out. That way just the propellant is coming out, and you clear out the actual Cermark laser marking spray. If you don't, and you let the can sit up for a while, then what will happen, that Cermark engraving spray will stay inside of the tip and inside of the straw. It'll harden up, and then you'll lose this can, and you won't be able to spray it. So what you do, you take it, you hold it upside down, and you just spray it until it goes pretty clear. And once you do that, you are good to go. Okay, so we are out here with the laser, and we are ready to get started. So what you're going to see is I have the tumbler loaded onto the pie burn rotary with the spray that has now dried. I've got my logos loaded up in light burn, and we are ready to hit go. Okay, so we're done engraving, so we're going to take it off the jig, and we're going to go back to the sink. You guys are going to notice my LA Awesome trend. This stuff works really good when you've got to clean up your laser projects. So we're going to be back at the sink with the LA Awesome. Alright, so back at the sink. We're just going to do a little rinse. Sometimes hot water will clear this stuff off. The LA Awesome will definitely do it. A little spray. Again, you don't want to be too abrasive. You can scratch your tumbler and then it won't look good. so our project is complete using the Cermark Laser Marking Spray to make this engraved stainless steel tumbler. You can see the logo, zoom in close up, came out really nice. This stuff is permanently on here. You can't scratch it off, it's not coming off. Now, I use the Postal Services logo on this. I don't know, does that fall in the gray area if I'm giving it as a gift and not selling it? I don't know, maybe it's very black and white. I'm sure someone will love to educate me in the comments. I'm gonna take my chances on this one. But again, that's how you use the laser marking spray. One detail that I did not cover is that you want to go with more power than what you would normally do on a powder coated cup. So I jacked it up. I think normally I'm at 200 millimeters per second at about 23% power. I went 200 millimeters per second and I moved it up to 35% power. Whether or not that's 100% necessary, I'm not sure, but I normally go a little bit hotter on this, trying to burn that Cermark coating into the exterior of the cup. So just a little tidbit of information there. Hopefully that'll help you out. If this video did bring you some kind of value, it will help me out tremendously. If you would like the video, subscribe to my channel. I do put out more content like this, periodically to try to educate the viewers. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks.